Heart-wrenching exorcisms. Hey folks, it's been a long time, we haven't made any horror video. So, after a long interval to spookiness, we are back with heart-wrenching exorcisms. Exorcism is an act of commanding, in the name of Jesus, for a demon to come out of an individual, a house, or wherever the demon is. But while performing this act, there are many incidences that take place. In today's video, we will explore some of the famous act of exorcisms that has happened. 1. Gottliebendidus. The villagers observed strange activities at the home of a 28-year-old woman named Gottliebendidus. Her house was haunted and soon began slipping in and out of what others called trance-like states. Didus became violent, requiring physical restraints when a religious pastor began an exorcism. The pastor's exorcism lasted for 2 years, during which she vomited every glass, nail, and a drop of blood he saw in his possession. The demons were gone and Didus said that Jesus was the victor. If you think exorcisms are a thing of the past, think again. After hearing the next case of exorcism, you might change your thought. 2. 2015, The Exorcism of Laura. In Argentina, Bishop Manuel Acuna ordered the exorcism of a young woman, Laura, who was seen as possessed by the devil. Laura screamed profanities, banged her head, and writhed. When the bishop made the sign of the cross over Laura, the evil spirits left the body of Laura. 3. Clara Germano seal. The case of Clara Germano seal leads us all the way to a mission school. A high school junior had been allegedly possessed in the late summer of 1906 after she made a pact with the devil. The news about the pact reached one of the school's priests, and Clara became severely ill with a new-onset aggressive behavior pattern, which included a strong aversion to holy objects, tearing at her clothes, talking to things that weren't visible, and growling like an animal. It's said that she also gained a knowledge of other languages, had the ability to levitate up to 5 feet off the ground, had superhuman strength, and could relay personal information about other people that she shouldn't have been able to know. 2 priests performed an exorcism that lasted more than a day, but a third was required in January 1907 after the girl admitted she had made a new pact with the devil. Priests performed the next exorcism, this time lasting 2 days, before she was freed of the demon. 4. The Exorcism of George Lucans. George Lucans, an English tailor, was making strange noises, singing backward, and speaking in strange voices during the year 1778. The demons who had taken over Lucan's soul were commanded to leave by 7 priests in a ceremony held in Bristol's Temple Church. Lucan said the Lord's Prayer and thanked the priests at the end of the ceremony. It was one of the few recorded exorcisms that had a happy ending. Now that you have come halfway to this video, hit the like button if you have liked it so far, also subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon, so you don't miss out on any video. 5. The Strange Case of Michael Taylor. Michael Taylor did not end in a return to normal, unlike other well-known cases of exorcism. When Christine Taylor's husband Michael Taylor had an affair with their church leader and refused to speak with either his wife or his lover, after losing his temper, Michael Taylor lashed out at both of them. It was decided that Michael would be seen by priests after his frightening behavior increased in intensity and frequency. The priests claimed that they had pulled upwards of 40 demons from Taylor, but that many remained inside him when they sent him home. He brutally murdered his wife and killed the family dog. He was picked up by the police after wandering the streets with blood on him. 6. Carolyn Perrone and the Perrone family. The Conjuring movie was a huge success and has spawned several other movies based on true stories of supernatural happenings. The possessed possessions in this film are based on real-life possessions. The haunting began when the Perrone family moved into their dream house in Rhode Island in 1970. The family began to notice odd and frightening happenings immediately after moving into their new home, from some little things, such as odd sounds, to some terrifying things, such as members of the family being pulled from their beds. The ghost of a woman who committed suicide on the property appeared on a number of occasions. She disliked the Perrone matriarch so much that she eventually possessed her. The paranormal investigative team Ed and Lorraine Warren were brought in and found many sinister things that occurred at the Perron's home, including numerous strange phenomena. The family fled to Georgia in 1980 after attempts to exorcise the spirit from the home failed. 7.1896 Anna Eklund. The classic American case of demonic possession was the subject of a horror film in 2016 called The Exorcism of Anna Eklund. The girl's name is not known. She was born in the year 1882. She was accused by her father of being possessed by the devil after she refused his sexual advances. Her father's lover, who practiced black magic, introduced another demonic possession, Anna. After several years of exorcism, interspersed with foul play from her father's lover, who practiced black magic, she was finally freed of her demons. 8. 1990, The Exorcism of Gina. The Archbishop of New York, Cardinal John O'Connor, and the Vatican gave the green light for Reverend James Labar to conduct 3 exorcisms in 1990. The Exorcism of Gina, a Florida teenager, was broadcasted by the ABC network in 1991. The ceremony was accompanied by medieval-style music, and it was described as little more than the torment of a young girl. She screamed and barked unintelligibly as the Reverend pressed a cross into her face and told her that if she wanted pain, he would give it to her. The drugs that gave Gina relief were antipsychotics. 9. Annelise Michelle. The 2005 film, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, was inspired by the case of Annelise Michelle, one of the most terrifying cases in history. The young German woman had struggled with mental illness from an early age. She was hospitalized after being diagnosed with epileptic psychosis, and she also experienced depression and visual and auditory hallucinations. Her symptoms got worse as time went on, and she became more and more averse to religious iconography. Her condition was attributed to demonic possession by both her family and the Catholic Church, and she underwent an intense 10 months of Catholic exorcism rites. The order of the Church allowed for nearly 70 exorcisms to be performed. Michelle died in July 1976. A postmortem declared that she died of emaciation, malnutrition, and starvation. During exorcisms by her priests and family, who had stopped consulting with doctors during the exorcisms. The family and priests were found guilty of manslaughter and were sentenced to 6 months in jail and 3 years of supervised release. Have you ever witnessed any exorcism? Share your experience in the comments. So that was the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will be back with another video next week. Until then, bye. Stay tuned with facts, folks, and fun for more such content. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon so you don't miss out on any video. Do share the video with your friends.